my seatbelt on. I have a nasty habit. Hey guys, nasty habit of getting in the car and not putting my damn seatbelt on. Hold on. I know I look like a thumb right now, but that's okay. I am leaving from dropping my son off at work. Actually, I dropped him off like 40 minutes ago. I was sitting in the parking lot. What was I doing in the parking lot? Oh shit, let me turn. In the parking lot trying to figure out how, and let this be a lesson to you, to get a copy of my tax return, the documents that I filed. Now, normally I do it with TurboTax, but this year it was a little more complicated, so I decided to let someone else do it for me. And yes, they did give me copies. However, they did not, I do not recall them emailing it to me, because had they done that, and I'm pretty sure they didn't, I would have kept those copies in an email on my computer, because that's the sane thing to do. Because we all know documents can come up missing. However, I do have the documents. I know I do. It's just that they're in the storage, buried under a mountain of furniture. I even attempted, my son and I attempted to pull out as many boxes and things as we could, like within an hour, in which we did, and I could see, and I'm thinking it's in one of those tubs underneath the bottom, although I feel like I feel as though I didn't put it in the tubs. I'm pretty sure, I'm almost certain I put it in a box, like a box of documents, because the stuff was already in a box. So why would I take it out of the box and then put it in a tub? That's not to say that I didn't do it, but you know, we took down most of the boxes that were, you know, the smaller boxes that I think the stuff would have been in, because it wouldn't make any sense to put it in a large box, because it's not that much stuff. So yeah, we did that for about an hour, and then, you know, I even tried calling the place that filed the taxes. Of course, it's not tax season, so nobody's really in the office. I called like several times, because I don't want to have to take all of that stuff down in order to find it. We've got to find it this weekend, because he needs it for school, the whole financial aid thing or what have you, to make sure he can maximize the amount of money, free money he can receive. Seeing as we have lived here in Virginia for the past 6 years, we had hoped his father would cooperate and turn over a portion of his GI Bill, in which he agreed to in our divorce decree, to our son. So, you know, that part will be taken care of, which is a totally separate thing anyway. This actually doesn't affect that, but it kind of got intertwined, is how I know these things. So, you know, one thing led to another, and we found out that because he is a dependent, they have him listed as being out of state because he's a military dependent. I guess because if you're military or you're a dependent, you're always listed that way. So the money that he's getting is less, rather than, you know, the greater portion of it, because I am a resident here in Virginia, and I have been so for the past 6 years. So once we get that turned over to him being a Virginia resident, in which we need our tax forms to do so, all the other things that we need, we have, then they'll release the rest of the funds to him. So yes, that's where we are. in this situation. And of course, we're in a time crunch to get it done. Yay us. So yeah, I'm hot and I'm sweaty because he had to go to work, and I just couldn't pull any more of that stuff out. I wouldn't have been able to get it back in by myself. So we just kind of, we move some of the stuff around to make it easier tomorrow to get in there and try and dig the stupid thing out, like, yeah, early tomorrow. So at this point I'm kind of sort of annoyed by the whole situation, because we were not told that. Not everybody knows everything. You get bits and pieces of stuff here and there or whatever when you talk to these individuals, counselors at the school, and people assisting you and all this kind of thing. Hopefully we will get it this weekend. Tomorrow we're gonna some kind of way get in there and dig it out, because I've already called the place and left a message for the guy to call me back. But today is Friday. It's already practically 5 o'clock. Got like 10 minutes and then everyone will be gone for the weekend, and I probably won't hear from him until the middle of the week or whenever, if he even answers his voice calls. So best to kind of get in there on our own and dig the stuff out as necessary, as we need. So yeah, that's how my weekend has started. I've been trying to wash my hair all week. I probably said it in previous vlogs. Oh, and then we pulled out a piece of furniture that we're going to throw away, since we're not going to be keeping it. So that kind of freed up some of the space in the storage to move things around. And we'll throw that out tomorrow. But right now, I need a piece of cake. I'm going to go get me a piece of cake. I'm going to go back to the hotel. I'm going to rest for about an hour. And then I'm going to get up and I'm going to wash my hair. I'm going to wash and blow dry my hair. I'm not going to straighten it because that takes too long. I'll do that on Sunday. Yeah, I guess I'll do that on Sunday. So you guys won't continue to see me looking like this. The other kids are coming back next week. I gotta go pick them up on the 21st. My son and his wife are going to drive halfway. I think that's on a Thursday. Yeah, in the middle of the week. Driving 6 hours there, driving 6 hours back. 12 whole hours of driving. I'm gonna try to leave really, really early in the morning to get this over with, because I'm gonna need to sleep. So I'm pretty sure I have to work like the very next day. Hopefully I don't. Remains to be seen. I hadn't looked at my schedule in a minute, so yeah. And that's my Friday. How's yours been? Good? Great. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah. Then I met a rude ass lady. This rude ass lady at the post office. All I wanted her to do was check to see if I had any mail. That's all. Man, she had the nastiest attitude. Her name, because I was sure to thank her for her service when I left, because she's having a bad day, attitude and all. I just didn't want to let it get to me. Yeah, that's all I got. So I'm not really doing anything, guys. Nothing great. Well, I guess I shouldn't say nothing great, because I'm helping my son. I'm helping my son get into school and get his stuff straightened out and sorted, because he's happy and he's excited about going to school, and I'm excited for him. And I'm going to do everything that I can possible to make that happen, including crawling into our storage unit and disassembling the entire mess to find these documents that we need to submit, that I hope go through in time, so that this isn't a total shit show. And all for naught. Anything for my son. For my son to make things happen. I'll talk to you guys later after I go in here and get me a piece of cake. And this is where I'm going. I'm probably gonna get a raspberry one and a lemon one. Why not? And if you have one near you, treat yourself. I know I am. Bye.